Good morning and namaste. I'm wondering why I do these, for one thing, because I have probably, I'll bet I have 300 videos of me doing astrology or yoga or both or just talking, and I've never sent them out. So I don't know why I do these. Sometimes I send them out if I think they could be helpful for somebody, but it's like, it teaches me to hear myself trying to teach. Like it makes me have to be a little more aware of the words coming out of my mouth, which is a pretty good lesson for me because I've always been, shit flies right out of my mouth. It always has. It's got me in trouble my whole life. Oh, hi. So maybe that's the lesson in making these videos. Maybe it's not for anyone else, but, ow, it bit me. But for my own self-discipline, to make me do it, to make me pay attention to the thoughts and the words. And then yoga, of course, is making you pay attention to the integrity of how you're standing, the positioning of your body. Is it a healthy position? Will it let the air flow through the chakras, down through the body? It's a good discipline. So anyway, I'm rambling like usual. Here, go get it. Okay. I hope everybody is, all I can say is hanging in there, because it is like we're all just hanging in here, waiting for the next blow, and everybody's feeling it. It's like we're peaking to something. I don't know what. I hope it's just a new spiritual awakening. And I hope that good is going to win over evil. But it's really a pretty crazy world out there. So if we can learn, maybe do a little breath practice. Let's try that right now. That's what I need. If you need it, hang in there with me and we'll just ride the breath. So get in a comfortable position. You don't have to be on your yoga mat to do this. You can just be in a chair. And so you want to make sure that the feet, if you are in this position, that nothing is crossed. My legs aren't crossed. They're each individually hitting the floor. So I'm totally relaxed with my lower body. Mary, shit. Isn't he cute? This is my buddy boy. So you want to bring the hips up. Move. Pull in the belly. Soften the shoulders. Tuck in the chin just a tiny bit so the prana can flow as you breathe. Up and down. There's different ways to practice, but for now, let's keep the mouth closed and just breathe through the sinuses, through the nose, and back out, okay? So my hands, my palms are up, my hands are relaxed, my shoulders are relaxed. Now you don't want to be in a stiff position, like holding the belly into the point where you're, stiff. You want to relax everything down and just let your body drop. Let gravity do its thing here. So we'll just take an inhale through the nose. Feel it come down through the chest as the chest rises. Open up the belly as the air fills the belly, and all the way down to the perineum. And then let's just push it back up. All the way up through the lungs. Make some noise with this, because the more your senses are all involved in one action, the better you'll get a benefit from it. So let's just inhale. Open the chest, open the belly. Feel it come all the way down through your legs and out to your toes. You got taller as you did this. And then exhale it out through the nose as you ride it expelling. Inhale. It's really important to learn this belly breath. And then push it back out. Sometimes I do like opening my mouth and letting that air back out, but it's just a different practice. For some reason, when I expel it through my mouth, I feel like it was more of a complete push out of all the air. Okay, and you can do that a few times, and then you can just sit with it and just feel the breath naturally coming in as you inhale. And naturally let it exhale, and the body softens. Inhale. Exhale. Big belly. Shoulders are still soft. Hands are soft. And exhale and pull the belly in. This is such a good cleansing breath. It helps push all the impurities through your glandular system. And push it back out. So if you don't do anything else all day long, and you're sitting maybe, practice playing with your breath. Practice maybe inhaling and just take it to the chest. Chest gets big as you inhale, and then push it back out. Practice running it down the arms, into the fingers. And exhale, feel it come back up through the arms and back out the body. And these are practices you can do all the way through the toes, and you find yourself doing them during certain poses. So when you're extending the arms, you ride the breath through the fingertips. And you feel every inch of it moving through and moving back out. And it's called riding the breath. And this is kind of what I do when I try to meditate, but it's just a more gentle, softening, mindful. Okay, guess I gotta go real quick.